Sorry, what color was it again, Spain?
Just doing a
Naples?
This is
Naples in white?
Naples in white, not white, Naples in
Medium?
and
Naples in
yellow
medium.
oxide.
Oh, yellow oxide, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
And a little medium in there too?
You know,
No,
I
no
didn't,
medium.
but you can if you want.
Okay, just curious.
Because, you know, in an icon, you never start with, if you want to paint a white garment, the base color is never white.
I found that out the hard way.
Because you can't go whiter than white. There has to be something else. And in this case, this base color is kind of this orangey color. But in the language of icons, it's going to be a white garment, you know? Even though it's going to be off, you know, it's going to be slightly off. Okay. So don't be too afraid
So,
to really. But remember, where it's bright, I started over here because it's very bright here, you know, because that's his arm that's forward. Now, it's going to be bright here and dim as it goes down. It's going to be bright here and dim as it goes up because of his belly. You know. Okay. Right here, it's going to be very bright because of that shoulder. So, always leave negative space. Don't paint.
your folds.
Negative space would be right.
Negative space is, that's negative space. I might never put any paint right there and there.
I see.
You have to leave a little bit of the background. And my brush was a little overloaded, you see, so I dabbed it off. There, that's a perfect amount. Yeah, you just paint near your lines, but not on them, okay? Don't paint right against them. Paint near them. It's always better because you can always close it up if you need to, but it's nice to have a gap. This sleeve is, you know, it's kind of bunched up right here, so this is going to be brighter than it is right in here. And because of his arm, it's going to be very bright there. And when you're painting drapery, you know it's always brighter on the bottom, and it dims as it goes up. These are principles. You see it in every single icon. If it's hanging down, the bottom is going to be lighter, and it dims as it goes up. If it's hanging over an arm, it's going to be brighter on the top of the arm where the light's coming through, the garment is coming right through, and dim as it goes down. So you're always going to see that in an icon. This is drapery on the bottom, so it'll be a little bit. Yeah, it's hanging down, so it's going to have some brightness to it, and dim a little bit as it goes up. This is all bunched up right here, and that's going to be really bright because of the light that's actually coming out of his arm. It's going to be really bright right here because that's where this piece of fabric touches his arm. And dim as it goes down, so you can, maybe I'll only put, often in an icon you'll see that there's usually a little space here between the sleeve and the rest of the
garment.
what they call the cuff. This would be like a cuff in a shirt. When you have it rolled, there's always a cuff. If it's, you know, and there's always a little break, and it brings your eye to the gesture of the hand, of the arm.
Okay.
If you filled it in and made this white, you'd lose the effect. So it's always going to be brighter right here at the, and you could start defining things a little bit now if you want, you know? These are just suggestions. Let's see, I might want to have it like that. But remember, leave negative space. You can fill it in if you need to later. This is going to be real bright here because of his belly. So you have to consider that. And figure out what you want to do. And when you develop this, keep going with the same color. And then for your second one, you're going to add white to it. It'll be pretty bright.
It's a lot of work.
Details. How many lights away the second light? This is the second.
Well, this is still first light. You have to develop it. Remember, this is a white garment. You can take it pretty bright.
That is a white garment. It's a white garment.
Well, it's a white garment, so you want it to be bright. So you can work on this quite a while
Okay.
if you like, or not,
Make it the way it's supposed to be. That's all right.
or not.
It makes sense though, that base color are the recesses of the folds,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Understand it.
Yeah, it does make sense.
I don't know why I didn't say anything about my happy colors because it's gonna be the dark part of the fold.
Yeah.
If I get it right.
I might have to develop this a little bit.
This is second one.
I think I should probably have some light here.
To me,
I kind of missed that. I want to leave that in the dark. Okay, well, we can add some white to it.
I was just gonna say, Wayne. I don't know. I'm just like
Yeah.
looking at your finished one.
Yeah.
Let's have a
Because
line
the first,
going up
this is
like
first
that.
one, and this is the second
Yeah.
try on.
That looks
Well,
kind of defines where the hand
My,
is too.
And this one here, then will be
brush is a
brighter.
little bit too wet. I'm gonna go with this here. Hey, there's the Jesus prayer. Do y'all sing this?
Yep.
That helps.
You sing it at church?
No, this one, not this particular one, but I've heard it before. Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay, well, we can take that same color and add some white.
This one here, then will be also white. I like it, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I see.
Okay, second light. Remember, this is that crisp area. You want it a lot lighter than the first one.
Do you want me to blow it off, dry it a little bit, or not? Is it ready to go?
You can try. Thank you.
Do you use storm glue to fill it in?
Yeah, I didn't like this. It was very splotchy with
Yeah.
the pigment. I didn't like that personally.
Oh, that's the second one.
Okay, so now we're doing.
Second light.
Okay.
That's a little bit bright. I'm gonna put a little bit more yellow in it. That's nice and bright. Think about these before you do them. You know, place them with care. Always start where it's bright. Like I wouldn't start like out here and put a. That's the wrong thing to do.
We can
Yeah,
see
you
it.
gotta start where it's bright.
Start where it's
Teacher, we
bright.
cannot see it because you lit that.
There we go.
I'm complaining.
I brought one for you to look at. I need suggestions.
I had wondered how you was gonna do that work,
Yeah.
because it's not, as I tried it, it didn't work out particularly, it didn't work.
This one has more, lot more
Those
details.
are pleats, not pleats, but folds.
The folds,
the
yeah.
dark. Those are folds. On down with his belt, goes through it and going on down here.
Oh, that looks so
You see at the bottom, dark.
There's many different ways you can do this.
I want to do it that way.
Easiest, simplest way to do
I
it.
need to know one way well. Can think about something else later.
Well, you just want it to look like fabric, and
Yeah.
as long as it looks like it's cloth, you've accomplished.
It'll be interesting to see how you do the flesh tone of this. Let's see.
Yeah, we're excited about this.
That's what about that.
Making Sankir on the board. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't try this on a big face though. Keep it on smaller stuff.
It works.
Yeah, it works nice. Now, really think about what you want to do there. Let's see. We can always erase it though. I might leave it like that. Okay, remember it's sort of, that fabric's all bunched up there, but it's gonna be very bright right here. Cause it touches his arm. That's drapery. So it's bright on the bottom. Yeah, and that area in there, we didn't put a second light on. I mean, I want to put a little bit more. That might be all I want to do there.
I wish my dad could be here to see that. See if it could come.
She can watch the videos, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but she sent it to YouTube, I mean, our email, so
Yeah.
it's really convenient.
And it all depends on how bright you want to make this garment.
It's so easy.
It will have one more light on
Yeah,
it,
that's what I'm
but it's
saying.
going to be minimal. But when you put the lines back in, it's gonna, these highlights will pop right out. Now, where is this right? There.
Bless you.
This is straight white. And it's not going everywhere, just certain places.
It soaks right in here. You put it, so many layers on it. Put it, just don't have to fake color. Sure.
That looks beautiful.
I did all that with one brush because this one has a nice point.
This one very well.
Yeah, we don't want to do too much there, but a little bit, I think we probably have to.
Where you go, those little boxes right at the end of each arm, elbow, right below the elbow. What do you call those? Yes. What do you call
A sleeve?
Cuff.
That's
A
part of
cuff?
the- a part of the sleeve.
His cassock is like rolled out,
Okay,
rolled up on the edge?
Yeah.
Okay,
to
the
make a
part
cuff?
that has the shadow in it is from the fold, yeah.
Yeah, that's from
Okay.
inside the sleeve.
Yeah, 'cause I left that on mine when I was fixing it. I said, well, what we calling it? Yeah, okay.
It's just the
Okay,
sleeve,
wait, no
We
problem.
are all
just the
speaking
bottom of
English.
the sleeve.
It's,
Okay.
Okay, wow.